Well, I came out because my wife was a patient, and I watched her evolve into a beautiful, I won't say her age, young woman following her breast cancer treatment. And it was all very exciting, and I decided I needed to do that because I wasn't feeling well. I was overweight, I was tired, I couldn't sleep, I couldn't turn my brain off at night. I was getting up to go to the bathroom 4 or 5 times a night with prostatism, and a few other things. And after seeing her evolution, I decided I needed to come to the Wycoff Wellness Center. After seeing her, I had high expectations. So I came in and met Dr. Wycoff, and he walked in the room and I said, "Do you tan?" And he said, "No, that's just my healthy glow." So I was pretty confident right from the get-go something good was going to happen. So he sat down and we talked, and I told him that I had no energy. I was going through some depressive episodes. I wasn't sleeping well at night. I couldn't turn my brain off. I was getting up to go to the bathroom 10 million times a night. And I just felt deconditioned even though I was working out. And he subsequently, we finished talking, he examined me, and he said, "Your hormones you're estrogen dominant because you're getting a little femininity in your chest area where you shouldn't be." And he said, your adrenal glands are probably shot from all the stress you've been under, and the way you're describing it are all many stress-related symptoms. So he subsequently ordered saliva and blood tests on me, and when they came back, everything he had predicted was accurate. So I am now on hormone balancing medication, all natural, and other natural substances for the stress, and I'm feeling 100% better.
Men don't traditionally talk a lot about, not feeling well. They kind of, you know there's something wrong, but you don't really go and get treatment. With Dr. Wycoff, a lot of people have found that he's just so understanding of what you're going through that it's easier to open up to him. Did you find that?
Very much so. And he has a subtle sense of humor, but he seemed very sincere and real in his approach. Yeah, I've been watching him today. You can tell he's a happy man doing what his life's purpose is.
And your quality of life now, I mean, contrast it from what it was like before and then say now at the Wycoff Wellness Center.
It's markedly improved, but I fully realize that some of the problems I have, such as the adrenal fatigue and the hormone imbalances, are not going to be cured overnight. As a matter of fact, on our last visit, I asked him, I said, "Is it going to take a couple of years?" And he said, "Yes, 1 to 2 years to get everything back in balance." And that was my expectation. And he was very honest and upfront about it.
But you trust Dr. Wycoff to make things better?
Absolutely. Yeah, I would recommend anybody I know to come to see Dr. Wycoff. On our first visit, my first visit, Dr. Wycoff diagnosed me with adrenal fatigue and estrogen dominance, or a hormonal imbalance, and a testosterone deficiency. And that also was proven out by the testing we did. He then started me on adrenal supplements to stimulate my adrenal gland to produce more cortisol, and so I would have a response to the stressors in my life and not be tired all the time. Now I'm on medication to balance my hormones. I'm also on bioidentical testosterone. And there's no side effects to these medications. They're all natural supplements and bioidentical, so I can take them without any difficulty whatsoever.
And you feel good?
I feel excellent.
And contrast for me where you were 6 months ago to how you are now, having gone to the Wycoff Wellness Center.
Well, having come to the Wycoff Wellness Center for the last 6 months, I feel probably 100% better. But I know, and this is the exciting part, is that I'm going to continue to get better, because some of these problems can't be fixed overnight. They're going to take a year or two to fix, and I'm looking forward to that. Well, I think the Wycoff Wellness Center offers hope to many people who might feel hopeless about how they feel or a medical condition they have, acute chronic illnesses that haven't been addressed by their traditional medical doctors or practitioners. He offers an alternative approach to medicine that isn't taught in medical schools, and I'm very grateful for it. And I actually find myself looking at the calendar for my next visit because I'm like a little kid at Christmas wanting to come down here because I know I'm going to feel better.